So hello Chip Fun Crafting fans. In my last video I had made these Valentine earrings and they're very pretty. They got a really good response. Because this is Chip Fun Crafting, we're always looking at ways to recycle and use what we have available. So with these earrings I had used this yarn, which is DMC size 8, and this is a crochet yarn that is found here locally. So I understand that not everybody will have access to this, and at Chip Fun Crafting we find, like I said, we find ways to use what we have. So I have been experimenting with using regular sewing thread, and this is like just regular fabric sewing thread that you use to sew clothes. So what I have found is combining 6 pieces, or just being able to fold 6 threads together will make a pretty good yarn to be able to make the same crochet earrings that I've been making. So here in this glass I have 6 regular sewing threads. I'll put them in the glass just because it's easier to manage. I have put together 6. As you can see, these are 6 pieces of thread. I have 5 white and 1 black, and I have been crocheting the same earrings that we did for Valentine. So far it's been working great. So I started off this black and white earring, and the one thing I found that is different between this and the crochet yarn is that with this, because the threads have not been woven together, you have to kind of hold this very tight, very taut. That way the threads are not separating when you're crocheting. So I started this a little bit ago. See how many of those falls? Pretty much the very same pattern. Nothing has changed about the pattern. All I'm doing is using sewing thread. So I'm almost done. I'm on the last hole. If you haven't watched the full video on how to do to crochet the love is in the air, if you haven't watched the whole video on how to crochet the love is in the air crochet earrings, please check that out, and I will put the link below. As you can see, one of the biggest challenges is also just getting this yarn to unfold. And for some reason this one keeps getting stuck there. And having them in a cup really makes a big difference. A cup or a bowl. So there we are. Continue with what we have. So we had 3, 4, 5, and I'm in the last hole where I have to make 11. And once we are done, we're going to compare it with the red one. The only reason I'm not using red yarn is because red sewing thread is because I don't have any. I happen to have a lot of white and black that I just use to repair my clothes at home. And like I said, this one, the yarn is not woven together, so it has a tendency sometimes to run away from me. So you do have to hold it taut. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, Okay, so let's compare it with the red one and see what it looks like. Tangled up again. All right, there we are. So you can see this 6 sets of thread I have here, and if you only have one, you will probably just have to estimate the length that you need. If you only have one of this, you need to estimate the length that you need for the earring, and just unravel the thread and put together 6 threads together. So this is what you get. And sometimes when the thread is running away from you, I found that just using a little bit of water and smoothing it out like this helps. I didn't have to do that this time around. So let's do a comparison. So that's what we have for thread, and let's do a comparison of the earrings. And as you can see, they actually both look pretty good. You know, biggest difference being that this is black and white and this is red, but in terms of how they look, I like them both. I think they both look really, really nice. So let me know if you try this at home. Again, like I said, if you don't have this crochet thread, you can always experiment with regular sewing thread, and the quality of both is very good. The idea is to use what you have to make something pretty that works for you. I will have the finished pictures just to take a look, but I really like this earring. I like the way it looks.